What is up, good people? Jungle Inc. here, hope you're doing well. At the time of this recording, Bitcoin just hanging on to 27,000 with all that it's got. We'll see if it can hold on. Ethereum 1624, XRP 51 cents. Now, today it was announced Grayscale is going to file for a new Ethereum futures ETF. Now, with any of these products, the futures product is less desirable for investors. There's more fees. But it's the natural progression. We saw it with Bitcoin first. It's going to roll off to altcoins. Ethereum's going to lead the way. Big move, and people think they can get it through here because it's not just Grayscale. You saw Cathie Wood's file, and I expect more will follow suit. Now, I've been seeing a lot of chatter on Twitter that Ripple's abandoning XRP, and I assume they're talking about Liquidity Hub and some of the other businesses they are currently building out. Makes sense for a company that wants to go public to get diverse flows of income, build up different businesses. Why not? But ask yourself, is it sensible that they're going to abandon XRP? The fact they still own almost 50 billion XRP and they can now legally sell it with clarity on the secondary market without any repercussions. Of course, they're going to try to cultivate and build value there. It's only common sense. And I think it's good if they are into different areas of cryptocurrencies. That way, when you know they're using XRP, they're not doing so because that's their only business. They're doing so because it's the best way to send a payment or do whatever they're trying to do. I think a lot of this is just bear market blues. People looking for problems where there aren't any. We're going to have to wait for the next growth phase, the next bull run to see what XRP is made of. Of course, the last one we were robbed. We know what happened there. Of course, it affected XRP and its price appreciation. Next time around, we're not going to have the same thing. I think we'll do very well. PayPal rolling out their stablecoin now to Venmo users. The PayPal platform said PayPal USD will be rolling out fully in the coming weeks after announcing its launch on Venmo. I've said they have amazing infrastructure. They could do a lot of damage with this thing, and it's a great business. You get to hold on to everyone's cash and make a lot of interest, especially in this environment. And people get to utilize the stable coins. We'll have to see. Do they onboard users? Are people compelled to use the PayPal stablecoin? They get a lot of things like, of course, PayPal, but Venmo and the exchanges might be a highly liquid and competitive option. I'm sure we will see some adoption there. Everyone freaking out. Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, they kept interest rates where they are for the time being. But they sounded hawkish, saying, you know what, we're going to have to keep interest rates elevated for longer than expected. And they reaffirmed their commitment to stamp down inflation to that 2% mark. Now, they're not going to get there, no matter how much they cook the numbers. I don't know why everyone's freaking out. Would you want them to say, we're going to give up and just let inflation run crazy? They'll keep interest rates up as high and as long as they can, but there's going to be a breaking point. And I think with the debt load that this nation carries and also households, that breaking point's coming sooner than later. I don't know if that's something to look forward to or not, but we're not going to stay in this same elevated status, forever. They're going to have to start bringing it down. Even though we should have a higher interest rate, it'd be good monetary policy. They're not going to do it. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to go to the Ripple Proper Party. I got to work, but a lot of people are, and I want you to be aware of this. So apparently Ripple's issued out more tickets to the event than there actually are. And I think the thinking is, well, the tickets are free, so people are going to reserve them even if maybe they don't eventually go. But they're warning people you got to show up early. And it sure would be a shame if someone traveled a long way, especially internationally, spent all that money, and then they weren't able to attend. So you got to be careful there. Maybe there's more tickets than they need and they're just being cautious here. But, if you're going to that event, make sure you show up nice and early so you get in. It's been announced it's a first-come, first-served basis here. And if you have a ticket, you might not actually have a ticket. I hope that doesn't end up being a disaster. Just something to keep in mind. Now, lastly, I got this article, and it's titled, Why the Next Crypto Bull Run Will Be Like Nothing We've Ever Experienced. We are on the precipice of what could be the greatest transfer of wealth that has ever happened in human history. Gives 3 reasons why they're kind of blah bland. I'm going to give you my 3 reasons why this could be quite a large crypto bull run. Number 1, traditional finance powerhouses, BlackRock, Fidelity, they're jumping on board. We've been talking about this forever. It's going to happen, ETFs, all this stuff. And we've been lagging behind. It's going down. It's happening. and they're going to onboard a lot of new investors. Number two, crypto regs. The U.S. can't sit on this forever, and neither can India, China, and a lot of the markets that have been traditionally very difficult to deal with. Those are the important ones. Anyone can go to Singapore or Japan or somewhere that has kind of clear regulatory guidance and be successful. But those tough markets, they're worth, trying to wade through, unfortunately. But when they get their act together, and they're gonna, that's where you're really going to see the fireworks, kick off here. If you really believe crypto's the future, that this is going to be the basis of the financial system as we go forward, well, just know the United States, China, and India, they're not going to be left behind and let every other country in the world just run laps around them. And we're getting to that breaking point where they have to concede. And true, they'll probably be tougher markets than some of the other ones, but we're going to get regulations. You're going to see that start to roll out, those frameworks, probably next year and into 2025. Lastly, once those things happen, the investment capital flooding in, regulations, that's going to bring your entrepreneurs, your real builders, not people that just have ideas and white papers, but someone that's going to come out and build multi-billion-dollar applications, onboarding, users, real users of cryptocurrencies. That's going to be where we see this thing tick up to the next level. It's coming. Those first couple pieces have to fall in line, but people ain't going to be building iPhone apps and Android apps any longer. It's going to be all about crypto applications that anyone globally can use. Those are huge possible markets and big time value. So I think we're going to see that building, which is just going to ratchet this space up another level. Adoption's coming, and this market is so small right now. It's still a hobbyist level market cap. You see a company like Apple. Apple alone is like 3x everything within crypto. It's not going to be like that forever. Hold on. This is going to be a crazy, crazy time. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.